pardon the wind. Yeah, so my Vevor trailer has arrived. It was just delivered, and it's been dropped a few times. I mean, they dented this whole side, smashed in the base here, and it's just punched through this cord on that side. I mean, it literally slammed through this here, slammed through this here. This is all dented, so I'm gonna have to really take a look at this and see, because this is no good, man. I'm gonna have to be really careful about this. Come on, man. This is FedEx. Do better, man. This is ridiculous. I mean, were you just dragging it behind the truck? Yeah. Fucking nuts and bolts and stuff strewn down my driveway. Found nuts and bolts here that were underneath the box. Found nuts and bolts down the driveway. So, look, another one right there that I gotta get. I mean, seriously, would they just topple it over and over on itself? I have to check the cameras. Yeah, so I've got to open this thing up carefully because I've got freaking nuts and bolts all over the place from the package. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Secure packaging my ass. Didn't cut all the way through. Ball bearings. Ball bearings stuck to the tape. Then it reeks. Okay. User manual. Tire 1. Wheel 1. DOT rated. DOT rated, so they're not highway, but they can be used on the roads. Let's put this box over here so it's not getting blown around. Okay. the rubber mat. Yeah, that's what stinks. Part of the trailer tongue. Yeah, works great, but why would you put the grip on this side and not the top? I mean, you just had to do 2 strips, 1 wrap here, 1 wrap here, because you need the top and back, not this side and the bottom. Because yeah, this is designed to be bent because this is the pivot point for the trailer. Okay. Yeah, there's something in there, but yeah, you could see chips and nicks where it was bouncing around and smacking everything. And, even on the end, nicks and stuff. I mean, it's not that important to me, but still, it's one of those things, like, I know it was damaged during shipping because the box is tore to hell. This one took a pounding. Yeah, there's all those ball bearings and everything that's on the tape. There's, yeah, they were rolling. They wrapped it with all the ball bearing stuff. Like, that's all welding slag. It's all welding slag that is coming off, and they just apparently they welded this all up in the box or something, because that's the only way that the welding slag would get in there, and it's like nicks all over it. Nicks, chips, dents, dings. I mean, this is all smashed in. This one is the one that was sticking out of the box. Again, pardon the wind. All scored up on the base from where it was hit and dragged. You could see the ball bearings and stuff just dented into the metal. It's literally just, they're crammed into the, they were literally pressed into the paint. I can literally pick them out of the paint. Yeah. There's so much slag inside the pipes. Like, I don't, did they like media blast it and then immediately take it over to get, you know, painted up and not even clean it, or weld it up and not even clean anything out? It's crazy. And there's a slight bow in the middle, but nothing too crazy. Bolts, washer, the plates. Yeah. That's why there's nuts and bolts everywhere. This was in that back corner over there, and the axle was in it. Okay, I'm back. So you're gonna need 2 1/2-inch wrenches and a 3/4. The 1/2-inch wrenches are for pretty much all the little guys, and then the 3/4 is for the big guy. I'm back. I had to go to the hardware store and get the hardware that was missing because I don't know. This is pretty poorly thought out. So, what was it? Looking like. So I still got to do that one bolt up there and then get the rails on. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Spin you around. Okay, yeah, pretty much all put together, except for that one bolt right there, because, yeah, the steel doesn't line up. So I'm gonna have to get my spud bar in there and work it till it moves and gets in position. There's supposed to be connecting pins between those guys to hold all of them together, because currently as it sits, this end is attached to that piece and that piece, but these aren't connected to these guys. But it is what it is. And like I said, I'm more than likely going to paint this, get this moved out here so I can get a full 360 on it. Okay, yeah, I mean that's gonna be pretty good size for hauling around stuff, water jugs, camping supplies and whatnot. What I'd love to do is get taller wheels, not wider, but taller wheels. That way I can get a little bit more ground clearance. But like I said, I've got to get 2 bolts for this, one for here and one for here. But I was thinking, if I do a bolt on the front one, I can do a cross bolt on the back. You're in the way. Pay attention. I mean, she's so dorky. This is what happens when you have a deaf dog. But yeah, just do one cross bolt just to tap her through, and then one bolt on the top. And then I'll have an actual trailer tongue. But yeah, I mean, for the price, it is not bad at all. But again, FedEx sucks at shipping, and I'm not happy with Vevor's packing style, because having all that slag in there and screwing up all the paint, that's no good. Instead of using the foam wrap, what they should have been doing is using just standard bubble wrap for all of that, because yes, it is bubble wrap, but it is better than that foam stuff, because the foam stuff tears so easily. But that is the full assembly, start to finish, and I mean, that is a big trailer. I mean, that's pretty much as long as the quad is itself. So I mean, that's a damn good trailer. So on to the next.